Exclusive. Real quick, I promised something about Jim Cornette, so I got to mention it here.
Oh, I better be coming out of the box, mother effer.
He's just one of those guys, like, he's not even, like, critiquing things anymore or just, like, pointing out I don't like whatever. He's become the guy standing in the middle of the street yelling, "You all suck, and I hate you all, and everybody look at me while I complain." And this is what gets me. He said he just got done, because I listened to a clip of him just getting done talking about, if you're this and if you're that and if you believe this and if you support that, then I'm blocking your ass, and I've blocked as many people as I have followers and whatever on Twitter. And then he turns around and goes, the Young Bucks blocked me on Twitter like little you-know-whats because they need their you-know-whats powdered on a consistent basis, and they're whiny little you-know-whats. And I'm like, didn't you just get done talking about all the people you blocked because you don't like what they support?
Yeah, right.
But you're mad because they blocked you because you chat them all the time?
I'm the most critical Young Bucks person ever. Anyone knows me knows this. But I don't ever remember them crying or whining about anything.
Yeah, they usually they roll with a joke.
When they did the whole thing about the Too Sweet sign and all that, they made a damn shirt mocking it. They didn't cry about it. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So it's like to call them crybabies. And now I'm pissed because Jim Cornette's making me defend the Bucks. That jerk.
Well, and then he's just like, he just goes on and on and on. Like, it's like those people that all they do is whine and cry about WWE. If you hate it so much, why do you dedicate so much time to crying about it? Like, holy crap. He just goes on and the most disgusting things he can think of about everybody that's ever signed to AEW and all them, the freaking them damn elite guys. They're sure getting one over on that Tony Khan and getting him to sign all these idiots. And his co-host was like, why are they getting
years
one?
Of the Jaguars, to be fair.
Yeah. Well, he was like, why are they, quote, getting one over on Tony Khan? He was like, you're under the impression that he's not all for this. You know?
Look, the guy's a trillionaire. I think he knows what he's doing, or thinks he knows what he's doing. Whatever. Either way, he knows what he's doing.
Well, Jim Cornette went on this whole thing. You know Orange Cassidy, right?
You know what? I really don't.
He's the guy that came out. He came out with his hands in his pockets in the.
Oh, okay, yeah, got it, yeah.
Well, AEW just signed him a little while ago.
Wait, he was in the Battle Royal though.
Yeah, but he wasn't officially signed. He was just like a pop-in.
Okay.
But now he's actually under contract. Yeah. Well, Jim Cornette takes to calling him Pockets because he keeps his hands in his pockets like he doesn't care.
That's kind of funny though.
Yeah. He calls him my little dog Pockets, and I'm like, for the longest time I didn't know who he was talking about, and then he started elaborating, and I'm like, oh, you're talking about, okay, I got it. I don't like comedy wrestlers, but I don't know, something about him makes me chuckle. I don't know. And the fact
I'll say this, I like that suicide dive and he keeps his hands in his pockets. That was pretty elaborate.
That's awesome.
I mean, I've never seen that before, so I can't really knock it because it was original. So, no.
You ever see the, quote, chop battle between him and Chris Daniels?
No.
It was effing brilliant. Like,
bad.
Daniels is down on the mat, like, face down, and Cassidy's, like, nonchalantly kicking him. And then Daniels stands up and he turns around and he's got sunglasses on like Cassidy, and he like tucks his thumbs in his tights like he's got his hands in his pockets. And then they both start like very lightly chopping each other back and forth, and the crowd's popping like they're beating the tar out of each other. It was freaking hilarious. And Ramon tagged me in it, and he was like, well, this is stupid, right? Because you don't like Joey Ryan. I'm like, at least they're not flipping people with... Kind of, but it's like, at least they're not flipping each other with their junk or putting their junk in another guy's butt and his butt cheeks flip.
Hey, people pay to touch that junk, so you shut your mouth.
It's really weird that you said that and it's not a joke. It's real. This is real.
$20 to touch it. Real headline, by the way. Real headline.
Yeah. Well, in recent news, Jim Cornette has just like went off and he's, cried and whined and complained and promoted murder against, people like Orange Cassidy. Do you know?
Yeah, because that's not bad. And he's all hoping death on Russo. I don't care what anyone thinks. You don't wish death on anybody. That's just pathetic.
Yeah, it's stupid. He's insane. And
okay, but I gotta say though, at the same time, he's entertaining, and I do listen.
Yeah,
I gotta admit, I just,
yep, I'll say that. I hope it's all a gimmick, and he's not really this insanely evil. But I
really think he doesn't believe in God, but which is fine, whatever.
Well,
but to preach hardcore about it, no pun intended, by the way.
Right. Well, and then but he did it. Do you know David Starr?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he gotten into a Twitter war with him. He told, I'm all for this because I don't like Ryan Satin, but at the same time, it was uncalled for the way he did it. Ryan Satin asked him kind of a question about, it's like, well, don't you think, with the way everything is nowadays and the way certain wrestling promotions operate, don't you think, you should be a little lighter on him? And he told him to go F himself and just like went off on like a profane rant on him. So there was that. And then, do you know Jordan Grace that's in Impact?
Yes, I think I've seen this.
Yeah, he called her a butterface.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
I'm like, what the hell, dude? You sit, and I'm not getting political here. Don't take this one way or another, but he preaches against Trump for, he makes fun of people's appearances and he's so crass. And then he calls her a butterface. Like, What the F, dude? Which, by the way, he's full of crap, but just putting that out there.
I don't get it with him.
I don't think I'll ever get it with him. He needs help.
I think that he's just like a very angry soul. I mean, obviously, but like,
right.
I don't know.
He needs value.
Obviously happened to him when he was a kid.
I want to ask him, it's like, are you on something or do you need to be on something? Because it's one or the other.
Yeah, right.
I don't know.
I mean, there's so much stuff I can overlook, like him being atheist, whatever, that's your belief. Him hating certain things wrestling. Okay, he's a wrestling purist, I get it. But then he says stuff like that,
Yeah. So he promotes murder, maiming, and calling women butterface. I just,
and he
they have done nothing to
be 100 to piss on someone's grave.
He made a T-shirt of it. That's the best part. He made a T-shirt of a cartoon of him pissing on a grave. And it just, wow.
I think also, side note, Russo being a born-again Christian, take that for what you will, whatever he says he is. But I think that completely ticks him off too. So
yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, it just added fuel to the fire. That was another reason why he disliked Terry Taylor, by the way, because he is also a born-again Christian. And Shawn Michaels. That also fueled his hate for him.
Oh, okay.
So he said, and I'm going to paraphrase it here, I might butcher it, but he said, hi, Shawn, F you. I didn't like you the first time around. I don't like you anymore that you're born again. So whatever.
How does he feel about gay people? I'm just curious.
I guess he's fine with them, although he went on.
That would be like the one I would think he would attack the hardest. But with his attitude.
Well, he got kind of non-PC, I should say, about Sonny Kiss, and it pissed off Sami Callihan, who Cornette also hates. So it's a round robin.
I'm just trying to get a feel for his what he likes.
He's a big liberal, but at the same time, he does things that are not very liberal PC. So I don't know.
He doesn't have a problem with black people, right?
I don't think he's racist, no.
But you can see why I would think that. I mean, all the crap he says and does.
Because he's from the South. I see how it is, Greg.
Well, I had said nothing about that. Talking about strictly about his attitude.
I know, I'm kidding.
I'm trying to get an angle on what he likes and dislikes. I mean, no one should like or dislike anything based on that. But
well, yeah.
I've never heard him say what he likes. All you hear him do is complain about everything. So it's like, does he hate the world?
If you hear him run down a show from the Territory days, he lights up like Christmas morning. And he talks about it.
Territory days and the Midnight Express. Got it.
Oh yeah. Oh man.
And tennis rackets.
Yeah. You get him talking about Bobby Eaton, and oh man, he's just like, oh good lord. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but
we need to get a Cornette episode one day.
Oh, God. That's all negative. That'd be like the Russo one.
I tend to find some kind of good in him. I mean, I feel like he might be a good person. I feel like Cornette might just be a bad person.
Well, I mean, I will say this: the evidence stacks for that, as opposed to him being a good person. So
I've often told people I don't know how Vince Russo is as a person. I'm not going to judge that. Whenever I talk about him, it's strictly wrestling based. I don't know how he is as a man. I just got a feeling that Cornette as a man, as a human being, he's just a miserable person. So.
Bro, I live in the middle of Indiana, out of the wrestling bubble, bro, even though everything I talk about is wrestling and politics, bro. And I never miss a Raw or a SmackDown, bro. But I only watch it, this is his argument, I only watch it because that's what my Patreon subscribers ask me to do, bro. They want me to watch the show, bro.
Every fanboy ever. I only watch it, ironically.
I hate it, but I watch it, bro. They need, you know what they need? They need real writers that understand stuff, bro. Like me. They need me, bro. That's his argument. Disco Inferno, who is his bro, calls him out on that frequently, by the way. So, man. I really wish that they would hire Disco Inferno at AEW just to book jobbers. That's it. He can bring in people like Bill Ding and the Evil Architect
and the Alien Invasion. Yes.
Oh man. Yes.
Hell yes.
And he can bring in the evil seamstress Polly Esther.
Oh my God.
Just such great stuff, man.
That is just money.
Tim Burr, the evil lumberjack.
That's all evil, bro. By the way.
Well, of course. They have to all be evil, bro.
Oh, my God. This sounds so bad. It sounds so bad, and yet I want to see it. I just... the hell's wrong with me?
I want to see it, too. I'm not going to lie. Thanks for watching this YouTube-exclusive video for the Podcast Wrestling Society. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons if you're picking up what we're throwing down. And, of course, we always welcome feedback in the comments section down below. And if you want to keep up with the weekly podcast that drops every Wednesday, links to the show page are in the description down below, along with our social media handles and our associates pages. Come on and join the Society.